morning. It's still morning time. We're here at Holy Innocents Episcopal School. I'm Sylvester Williams, joined by the real Ned Kish. You are watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving here on SUV TV. In the white, we'll have your home team, the Holy Innocents Golden Bears. They'll have on the white uniform. What's that, maroon numbers with the gold trend. They're taking on the ELCA Chargers out of McDonough, Georgia. They'll have on the navy blue with the white trim and yellow numbers. We're going to give them gold numbers. I'm Sylvester Williams, joined by Ned. How you doing today, Ned?
Doing well. Great basketball all day.
All day long, we're going to have some great basketball here at the Holy Innocents Episcopal School. Going to the hole, wild, out of control. Rebound, put up, put it in. Jermaine Mann. My main man knocks it down for two.
The Eagles landing showing press early in this game. See if they continue to pick up full court all game long.
First game of the year for Eagles Landing. They come into the game with a 0-0 record. They had one scrimmage earlier to start off the year. They scrimmaged Newton. That's never a fun thing playing Newton High School.
Yeah, they struggled with that one, but that's kind of test that you want in the preseason to prepare you for what you're going to see come tournament time here in 1A.
Golden Bears off and running. Wilson scrambles in the lane, kicks it over. Sends it up under the Meadows. Meadows moves it back out there, move it around. Now Wilson will call out his offense. He'll get things going.
A little bit of a 1-2-2 zone show from the Chargers.
Got a timeout here. Timeout on the field. Timeout on the court. I'm sorry. I'm still in football mode. Here we go. Stat Row showcases youth sports highlights and gives a portion of his revenue back to teams. Visit statrow.com today to learn out how your team can partner with Stat Row. Well, Ned, early in the season,
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
Three ball out of the corner, splash, counted. Matt Meadows get things going for Holy Innocents.
Meadows comes into this game over their first two games this year, averaging just over 10 points, had 14 in their opening night win over Woodward. So a guy who could certainly score the ball.
My main man, Jermaine Mann, knocks it in one more time. Garrison, no good. Garrison Powell, leading scorer. Lot of bumping going on one more time, but Malachi Rose, he'll clean it up and get the 2 points. Fast-paced offense to start things off, back and forth up the court.
Yeah, you mentioned Garrison Powell for Holy Innocents. Just a freshman out here, 6'3" point guard, but he can light it up. 19 points in their first game, 17 in their second game. So he has the ability to seriously light up a scoreboard for just being a ninth grader.
Ninth grader, averaging 18 points a game. Must be nice to be the big man on campus at 14. Here we go. Golden Bears will move it around, trying to get their offense set up. Long range three ball, no good. Rebound brought down by Kamari Smith. Kamari, he'll push it up court. Now he'll pull it back, hand it off to Reddish.
That time against the zone, but the Bears just spun the ball around the outside, didn't get it inside and really get that defense to collapse on.
Got to move the ball around in that zone defense against the zone. Ooh, nice in and out move by Kamari Smith. Kamari will put down 2 points for you. I like the pressure. They're going to 1-2-1-1. Here we go. Bow! Three ball counted.
Alex Hyatt right there, 23. Nice ball movement to beat the press. Just nobody was dribbling. The ball was in the air. Long pass, found the open man.
One of the dangers of the press. If you can break the press, somebody might be open. Here we go. Golden Bears moving it around. Sends it to the free throw line. Crashes inside. It'll roll around, touch every bit of the rim. Josh Smith, give Josh two.
And that's where you want to get that ball. Right in the paint, right around the elbow. Force the defense to have to turn and look at you and allow your other teammates to continue to move.
Steps back, shoots the jumper, smash. Matt Meadows, a one-man fast break, 1-on-3. He shoots it himself and scores.
Nice mid-range jumper. Don't see that as much. And there you see.
Flush! Throw it down, Malachi Rose.
That's just what you talked about. Getting behind the press can lead to easy buckets. And they just lost 6'7", Malachi Rhodes. He's a tough guy to lose.
Tough guy to lose when you're that big. But he went up there with 2 hands and just flushed it down like a grown man out there playing on the 8-foot rims. And obviously they want Josh off the court. You can hear the coaching staff in the background. We're on the sideline. We're right beside the score table, right beside the Holy Innocents bench. So you'll be hearing a lot of Holy Innocents coaching talk all throughout this game.
Foul line, Todd.
Get a peek in the huddle, The Golden Bears flashing it around.
Jared Dank working along that baseline, looking for a lob there, trying to use his height at 6'9". Be a factor on the back of that zone.
Forces the turnover. He'll scoop and lay it in. Kamari Smith with 2 points. 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go. 12-10. Chargers on top of the Golden Bears. Missed the man on the backside. Now they'll find him. Pump fake, Matt. He'll kick ball. It'll go out of bounds. They had him a little bit earlier there.
Yeah, and both teams pressing. Ball movement's going to be huge in this game. You can't be dribbling too much. We saw a trap there in the far corner. So the ball movement against these presses in these zones are where these offenses are going to find their success.
Golden Bears will take it out. They'll get it up top to Todd Evans. Evans swings it over to Powell. The youngster, he'll move it to Matt, back over to Powell. Send it over in the corner to Wilson. Wilson thinks about it, sends it back to Matt. Oh, in the passing lane, Reddish. Throw it down, Reddish. Reddish goes up high and hard and throws it down.
And that turnover started. Meadows looked like he wanted to drive the lane, and then last minute tried to kick it out and just didn't get enough mustard on that ball as his body was going towards the basket.
Not enough mustard at all. Here we go. Feeling the pressure up top. He'll work off the pick. Kicks it over to the corner. Back up top to Meadows with the circus shot. Rebound, follow, no good. Kamari in the open court. Kamari drops it off. 2-hand flush. Malachi Rose making it look easy.
Just a 3-on-1 there. Got that rebound, quick outlet, starting transition.
Attack the basket.
Kick it over in the corner to Meadows. Meadows, no good. Rebound brought down by the Chargers. Reddish brings it up. Giving it over to Cameron. Cameron launches. Cameron, splash. Makai Cameron knocks down the 3 ball. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go to score. 19-10. Chargers on top of the Golden Bears.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people.
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast.
Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My advice will be the best in 4 years.
At Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, the sports medicine team doesn't just treat the pain from sports injuries. They work with young athletes to fix the problem and teach them proper sports mechanics. When you choose Children's, you're in the hands of specialists who understand how to help young athletes get back in the game. Visit choa.org/sportsmed to learn more. All right, we're back still. First quarter, scored 19-10. You know, Ned, I'm looking around. That'll go out of bounds. But Ned, I'm looking around. It's not even 12 o'clock yet, and we have a pretty big crowd in the gym already. We're probably at about 3/4
Absolutely, yeah. It's filling up, and like we said, I mean, it's all day basketball. It's Division I players all over the court. It's teams you're going to be seeing come Final Four championship weekend for basketball. So if you're a high school basketball fan, be out here. And it's not just the state of Georgia. That's what's great about this event. We got teams from all over the country here.
All over New York, Virginia. Where else?
North Carolina,
Alabama.
That Mountain Brook Norcross game tonight should be a good one.
Should be a good
5 p.m.
Which one are you looking most forward to today?
You know, I think that one is probably the highlight. Just a lot of Division I talent. You see transition here from Meadows. But Mountain Brook just has so much talent. They're consistently a top team in the state of Alabama, and I'm just excited to see a program that we don't usually see all the time against a power of Norcross that we do see all the time in the state of Georgia.
Defending state champions Mountain Brook taking on state runner-up Norcross. That'll be a good one. I'm looking forward to Christ School versus McKeechee. Jalen LeCue.
Christ School up in Asheville, North Carolina.
Moving the ball around in the corner.
Kick that leg out to get that foul call.
Get that kid an Emmy. He earned that foul right there, sticking the leg out. But, you know, you got to be careful about that when they're looking, the referee association, they're looking to kind of outlaw those, stick those leg out and draw those fouls. Those good Reggie Miller fouls.
The good ones still find a way to get away with it.
You're right about that. 3 shots. He came up soft on the first one. He'll knock down number 2.
So both teams already going pretty deep in their bench. 7, 8, 9 guys getting on the court here just in this first quarter.
If you made the trip, you get to play. Love that coaching philosophy.
They got to find out who ate too much turkey and who didn't yesterday.
I'm telling you, and he comes up long on the second one. Josh Smith will have it. Move it on over to Wilson. Wilson kicks it over the corner to Garrison. Garrison doing too much.
Yeah, just nice collapse there by the top of the zone for ELCA's Darrell Rice coming down and just didn't give the Holy Innocents offense anywhere to outlet the ball.
The Chargers, Eagles Landing Christian Academy. 3 ball, in and out. Justin Wilson pushing it up court. He's clipped from behind. Sticking the foot out there, slowing him up. That's one way you stop the fast break.
And this is a Chargers team from Eagles Landing that's just, it's going to be bigger than Holy Innocents all night. And we saw there on that last shot, nice box out by Holy Innocents. They're going to have to do a lot of those little things to stay in this game. Big shot there.
Garrison Powell knocks down the 3 ball. That's his first. Oh, got a foul in there. Garrison Powell knocked down the 3, then he picked up the foul.
He doesn't play and carry himself like a freshman. He carries himself out there like he's the best player on the court, and he wants to prove that.
It is hard to tell that he is a freshman. That free throw is no good. Kamari having a tough time from the free throw line.
You could see a little frustration when that one missed. Just, he's getting a lot of opportunities here in the first quarter with just 2 seconds to go here.
One long shot. Ooh. Off the backboard, hard, no good. Here we are at the end of the first quarter, 6-point lead for the Chargers over the Golden Bears, 21-15. We'll see you back right after this quick commercial break.
Check this out. Did you know that you can have all kinds of delicious food from your favorite local restaurants delivered right to your door? I know, I just blew your mind. All you have to do is go to choices2you.com. Choose from a list of great local restaurants, pick what you want right from their menu, and Choices to You will deliver it to your home or office. It's that easy. Get real restaurant food from the places you love delivered right to your door. Choices2you.com. Eat out without going out.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people
I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My Adidas will be the best in 4 years.
All right, we're back. Second quarter action. Ned got a pretty good one, 6-point game. High scoring, 1 points, 21-15. Chargers on top of the Golden Bears.
And quick moving, not a lot of fouls that game. It was a pretty smooth quarter. You mentioned we're sitting right here by the Holy Innocents bench. Coach Collins in that quarter break talking to his guys about cutting through the zone offensively and also making sure they're getting back in transition. Gave up too many fast break dunks in that first quarter.
Yes, sir. Led by Malachi Rose. Oh, there's a 3-ball. A 3 from number 3, Josh Smith.
Looks like they're going to call that a long 2.
They're going to call it a long 2?
Yep.
Oh, no. Worst shot in the world. Foot on the line, 3-pointer.
Doesn't look as bad when it goes, though.
I'm telling you. Chargers getting trapped in the corner. That's a travel.
That's much better energy out of this Holy Innocents team on the defensive end right there. Ball goes to the corner. 2 guys trapped. Force that turnover. Nice start for the Golden Bears.
There's that killer corner over there. Anytime he gets in the corner, trap away. Now the Golden Bears trying to figure out this zone. 3-ball.
All the way back.
One way to get over the zone is to shoot over the top of it, but it got to go in.
Yeah, just an early shot in a possession there. You'd like to see if you can get it into the paint before you settle for that 3-point jumper.
A lot of battling going on underneath. They're going to call over the back.
Looks like I got ELCA for that one.
Jordan Smalls, over the back on Jordan Smalls.
And again, we talk about it. That height advantage for ELCA. So these Holy Innocents, they got to dig in to rebound. They got to box out, make sure they're doing all the small things right, and they get rewarded with an over-the-back call on that one.
You know, the Chargers had the benefit of taking out 6'7" Malachi Rose and then putting in 6'9" Jared Deep. You know.
Yeah, no one taller than 6'6" on this Holy Innocents roster, so that is definitely a luxury to have if you're Coach Mason on that Charger sideline.
Working inside, getting the offensive rebound, Josh Smith. Josh Smith flying out of nowhere. Hey, that's how you negate some of that tallness on the inside. Going in there and steal an offensive rebound here and there. Josh Smith on the line, shooting 2.
Smith, a transfer from Rockdale County. Just a sophomore, averaging 8.5 points this season through the first 2 games. Holy Innocents 1-1 on the season.
Nice free throw shots from the young man. He knocks down 2 of 2. Trevor Reddish back in the game. Moving back to Reddish.
We're seeing a zone out of Holy Innocents here. Looks like a 1-1-3 zone. Maybe a 1-3-1 zone with the wings extending. And that's going to be another foul on a 3-point shot.
That's a tough one. Foul on a 3-point shooter. Truth be told, though, the free throw's unfalling for the Chargers, so it might not be a bad foul.
Definitely frustrating, though, as a coaching staff. Hate to see giving up 3 free throws.
We'll find out. Makai Cameron.
Those morning free throws a little tougher than the night free throws, I guess.
I'm telling you. Makai will shoot number 2. It's a nice dribble, bends the knees, puts it up. He gets what we like to call a shooter's roll. You only get that if you're a shooter, Ned.
That's why I never got that, I guess.
That'll find the bottom of the net clean. Makai goes 2 out of 3 on that one. A little bit of pressure.
Hey, Josh.
And I think they got him stepping on the baseline.
What's the call?
Stepping on the baseline. It'll be the Chargers' ball. That's one thing about that trap. That trap will frustrate you, and if you step on that sideline, you have to be aware of where you are on the court at all times.
It almost becomes a third defender when you're trapped that sideline.
Yes, sir. Now the Chargers don't mind falling on the ground trying to get a foul.
That was a hard fall there. Nice transition opportunity for Holy Innocents.
Got to hit the layups.
Yep.
Hands, Todd, hands.
Pushing it up court.
Carry.
Makai Cameron, young man, turned that wrist over, trying to do the crossover. Got to keep your hand on top of the ball if you're going to cross over.
Yeah, not quite in college in the NBA just yet for that call.
But LeBron can do it. Good defense
That
on
was
the
nice
inside.
defense. Way to go up with your hands straight up. I like that attack, though, out of Holy Innocents. Garrison Powell not settling for that jumper, getting to the rim.
Our broadcast partner, Joe Hills, likes to say, from the floor to the ceiling, if you stay straight from the floor to the ceiling, that's a foul. That's a foul right there.
The worst basketball was still in this game.
Kamari Smith smacking that ball, mostly getting armed, though.
I'm telling you. Hard smacks going on.
Hey, good shot, T. 13, let's go.
Garrison knocks down the first one.
Shoot the ball when you're open.
Now that's great coaching advice, right? Shoot the ball when you're open. Coach,
I wish my coaches would have told me that more.
Coach, please tell me that.
I got the when you're open, find somebody else.
That's confidence. Belief in, long ball from the big man. That may not be his shot.
Yeah, and like you said, foot on the line. Worst shot in basketball.
Foot on the line, three-pointer. Step back 1 foot. Half a step.
Confidence after throwing down a couple jams in that first quarter.
He'll split the double team, go to the hole, steps up for the charge.
Oh,
beautiful.
Good defensive play. Great defensive play.
The beautiful thing about a charge, not only are you taking one for the team, but it's a thinking man's move because you have to anticipate where the ball handler's going.
And that's something Powell, we said, just a freshman, the more minutes he gets at this varsity level, he's going to start to feel where that help defense is coming from and be able to stop short or move the ball before he gets to the charge.
3 seconds in the lane. Who is that? Jermaine Mann set up a tip down there. He's no longer my main man.
So here we see this press, 3 across the midline.
1-3-1 press.
Yep.
Backside, too late.
Trap it out of the 1-3-1. Everybody on the floor hustling for it.
Where's the first foul?
And that length of Eagles Landing is what makes this 1-3-1 zone so tough. These long passes they're throwing, they're lobbing through the air, and it gives the defense time to recover so you can't take advantage of a 2-on-1 on the back end.
You are so right about that. Super long arms, man, getting in there, just flailing around, causing confusion. Darryl Rice will have it. He'll push it inside. They'll send it back over to Reddish.
Yep. Nice job stepping up, taking that charge.
Josh Smith. Josh steps up on the baseline and charge.
But you see there, ELCA got the ball to Malachi Rhodes right at the free throw line and allowed them to do a lot of different stuff, kicked it out to the wing there. That's what Holy Innocents needs to be looking to do when they're on offense, getting that ball to the middle of the zone. There's those long arms.
Nice body control. Josh Smith to stop and shoot the layup. Instead of Josh leaning all the way into the basket, he stopped and kind of did the little pull up on the layup. 3 ball. Tough off the backboard. No good. They'll push it up court. Meadows trying to find a way. Meadows, he got pushed. Foul on Darryl Rice.
Holy Innocents in the bonus early here. Tied this one up. It's been the defense in the second quarter that's allowed Holy Innocents to get back in this game. Just the energy they're playing with on the defensive end.
I'm telling you, high defense converts to quick offense. Play that tough defense, you can get easy scores.
All the way back, build out from the paint.
It'll go the other way.
Chad McPherson checks in for the Bears.
9-2 run since the start of the second quarter.
Ooh. Coach Collins wanted backcourt. He might have gotten that call.
Kick ball. Chad McPherson playing great defense, sticking the foot out there. Use every piece of the body. Now Rice will have it. Move it over to Cameron. Cameron sends it to the free throw line. Maine, no good. Ball will fall on the floor. Rose, did he step on the line?
Yeah, looked like he stepped on that end line there.
Rose stepped on the end line, going the other way.
Hey, Chad, shoot your first one. Swing it, give it to him. Shoot it.
Moving things over.
No.
I'm not sure if that's a 1-2-2 or.
Yeah, they're moving in and out of a couple different zones. Well, with that length, you can kind of move into different zones within the same possession because you're just taking up so much space.
Exactly.
Matt, just get it.
It's like Holy Innocence is trying to get the ball to number 1 Chad McPherson, get him a look from beyond the arc here.
And one thing about the Chargers, it seems like they trap all over the court. Or double T. Oh. That's
good hustle.
Even numbers going to the hole. Oh, and that on the board.
Swing. Oh, yeah, Matt, give me 2. He's shooting. He's shooting.
They got a foul. My goodness, you see the young
That,
man
he got up.
one on the board.
He got up. Great patience. And that's the thing with block shots. It's all about patience. Going up, making sure you're not getting the body, finding that ball. And, man, it sounds good when you pin one against the backboard.
I'm telling you. Makes you feel good about yourself. First of the 1-and-1, no good. That's the second time he left a 1-and-1 open. Oh, Cookies going the other way. Pushing it, bounce pass, no good. Got to be a little bit selfish on that.
Yeah,
like
I think
said.
so. I think so. When you got that head of steam, no one truly commits to you. You got to go ahead and take that yourself.
And I'm glad you used that word, commits to you. If you're the one pushing it up court, you have to make the defender come up and respect you, commit to you.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't commit to you, go ahead and lay it up.
Absolutely.
Go, Michael. Mike, get mine back.
I know everyone likes to have a team game, but sometimes you have to take the Sylvester Williams approach to basketball. Shoot every time you got it.
Hey, you got to shoot the score, right?
You got to shoot the score. Back when I played ball, my coach said, why you shoot so much? I said, Coach, because I want to score.
Oh, we need some points on the board here?
Somebody got to put the points on the board for you, Coach. That's my job. All right, 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Tie ball game, 23-23.
How much do they get to hit us?
Jumper from the wing doesn't touch anything. Rebound. Chargers pushing it up court.
Skip.
All the way across court. Reddish, pull up jumper, Reddish. Sweet.
That was a great move. Caught the ball and attacked right away. Wasn't going to settle for a three-pointer. Wanted his baseline jumper and got it.
Attacking the middle of that zone. 3 ball, steps into it. Foul.
And that's why they wanted to get McPherson a three-point look, because he's a knockdown shooter.
Chad McPherson. Reddish, another pull-up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hit it out.
That's his spot, though. You could tell. He wants to get to that spot when he can.
Stay down here.
This looks like it's staying with Holy Innocence.
It'll be Holy Innocence ball.
Hey, rip.
We're about to find out what rip is. A good old-fashioned stack. You don't see the stack
You don't.
too much,
Not
man.
enough. Not enough.
Alex, what are you doing? It's like, why do we practice?
Oh.
Foul, a three-point shooter.
Hey, Alex, why do we
We're
practice?
seeing that too much here in the early season from both sides of the ball.
Matt Meadows will go to the line. Matt Meadows will shoot 3. Now he's 0 for 2. He left 2 front ends open on the 1-and-1. Let's see what he can do on this three-point shot. Referees having a discussion.
Scoring slowed down here a little in this quarter, and you talked about all the different zones that Eagles Landing is running. They're also doing different stuff, you know, sometimes showing full court press, sometimes picking up at the half court. So I think that first quarter, Holy Innocents kind of had to adjust to what they were going to see, and now they're getting a little more comfortable understanding. They're going to see some different defenses and knowing how to attack them.
The deep knee bend from Matt Meadows knocks it down.
Got to have the legs in your free throws.
There you go.
Especially late in the game.
Looks like pretty good form as he knocks down number 2. Can he go 3 for 3?
You're all the way back. Josh, you're up with Alex. Second elbow. Let's go, Josh. Spring back.
Damn, 3 for 3, Matt Meadows.
Hardly touched the rim on all 3 of those.
Meadows has 10 points on the night. 70 seconds to go in the half.
Oh, good trap there by Holy Innocents. Smart play by Smith.
Kamari Smith throws it off his foot. Keeps the ball. Trap in the corner. Kamari going to the hole, no foul. Holy Innocents off and pushing it. Matt stops, nope, Hezzy. Throws it up a little too wild. Matt with the Hezzy.
Good move, just better defense there, challenging that shot. Fundamentally, like we said, going straight up with it.
Make sure you set your screen. Come on, move it. Set it, Matt. Come on.
Chad McPherson. McPherson will have it. They'll send it back over to Hyatt.
Keep swinging.
Hyatt throws it cross court.
Don't need the home run.
Smith trying to figure. Oh, Smith crosses back over into Meadows in the corner. Meadows, no good.
That's a good look, though, penetrating the defense for that kick-out look. Ooh! Foul.
They called it out. They called it no foul.
No foul. I think McPherson just caught that rebound standing out of bounds, though, so it'll stay with ELCA.
They letting them play. You think you got it clean? Oh, underneath, sneaky move.
Heads up play, just being ready for the inbounds to happen.
Kamari Smith with the sneaky, too.
Got under 10 to go here in the half.
5 seconds. Meadows working off a pick. Meadows, the long range 3 from the Adidas side. Meadows dials long range and launches it from the Adidas logo and knocks down the 3. Going into the half, the score 32-27. What about that shot?
A huge second quarter for this Holy Innocents team. I think they just kind of got a little caught off guard by ELCA's pressure and length in that first quarter. Second quarter was all Golden Bears, and we'll see who's going to make the halftime adjustments.
All right, looking to get a new basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? CBA Sports can help as your sports construction specialist for both commercial and residential projects. Visit cbasports.com and contact us to discuss your next indoor or outdoor project. cbasports.com.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Hi everybody, I'm Sam Crenshaw reminding you about the inaugural Hoopsgiving Holiday Tip-Off Classic. It comes your way December 21st through 23rd at Norcross High School. Here's what the coaches have to say.
When you put those two names in front of something, that it's going to be run first class. The level of competition is going to be very good. Crowds are going to be real good over here. So it's just really exciting for us to be in it and be able to play that first night in it right here. And so, and for me, an opportunity to come back and coach in this facility again is really special.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people. I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My guys will be the best in 4 years.
Welcome back. Second half action. I'm Sylvester Williams, known as Sly the Sports Guy. I'm with Ned Cash, the real Ned Cash.
That's right.
While you're here, while you're listening, I'm checking the stats. We got probably about, right now, it is 86 people watching live at this very moment. Halftime, they must have flipped back to the other one. Hey, why don't you tweet us? You're out there in Twitter world. Tweet us at SUVTV, or you can tweet me at Sly the Sports Guy. Tweet me at Sly the Sports Guy, or you can tweet Ned at
The Real Ned Case.
The Real Ned Case. That is K-A-I-S-H.
Yes, sir.
I knew it. Tweet us. Let me know how good I'm doing. Let me know how good I sound. Let me know how good looking I am. Tweet us. Here we go. Second half action. Home team up by 5 points. Chargers going to the basket. Bam. Pull-up jumper. Makai Cameron.
We talked about Holy Innocents in that second quarter, came back and started playing well with their defense and energy, and that's what got them back in the game. If they continue to play that way, they're going to find success.
Defense and energy. Couldn't have said it better. Keys to success. All right, here we go. Holy Innocents, they'll take it in the backcourt. Smith will have it, send it back to Meadows. Meadows, high scorer for the game. He has 13 in the passing lane with the steal. Now they're pushing it up court. Don't have the numbers, but he'll keep it, lay it up, no good. Rebound brought down by somebody. Now Meadows is running up the court.
Looks like Smith pulled down that rebound.
We got an awkward angle over here. 3 ball in the corner, no good. Rebound, fought for it, rolled off a head, throws around, bounces off a leg, heads up play by Javon Reddish.
And that was a good look for the Golden Bears. Nice ball movement, swinging the ball from one side of the court to the other. No dribbles. Just couldn't quite get that look to fall.
We got an awkward angle when it goes down to that other corner. But we're still good. Here we go. Long as you guys have a great angle with our cameramen and women. 3 ball, Makai Cameron. That's his second 3 of the night.
Yeah, good look there from Cameron. Nice clean stroke. Again, the ball moving against the zone is how you're going to get nice looks. That and penetrating just like that.
Garrison Powell launches it up and lays it in with the high floater.
Powell, quiet first half with only 5 points. Establishing himself here early in the second half.
Moving it around. He thought about it. Passed it on the inside. Almost turned over, picked up, laid up. No good. He'll go to the line, and he'll shoot 2. Malachi Rose. Malachi had 6 points with 2 thunder dunks.
Yeah, 6'7". He is long, lengthy, and he can run like a deer. He got up and down the court and transitioned very quickly.
Malachi wasn't afraid to throw it down. First free throw was pretty good.
Rhodes, a junior, picked up an offer from Florida International recently, FIU. I'm sure he'll be picking up a few more as we see a couple college scouts out here sitting around the gym watching this high-level basketball. That's going to be a bump.
You know, I told him to hit me up on Twitter. Told him to hit me up on Twitter at Sly the Sports Guy. Somebody hit me on Snapchat. I'm Sly the Sports Guy all over. These kids, man, they know it all, man. Mr. Rucker.
Get all the insight from Sly the Sports Guy. Any of the social media platforms.
Here we go.
Ooh, good hustle.
The youngster gets into the pass. No, he'll give it back the other way. Layup, no good. Tap, no good. Goes up high. He'll go to the line and he'll shoot 2. Malachi Rose.
And a little sloppy here. You know, not a lot of scoring to start this quarter, but it's good energy, good defense, good hustle, both sides of the ball. Every shot's been challenged so far.
Hey, look at this right here. Team Forest AAU. I'm watching you guys from Boone. Now, when he says Boone, he has to be talking about Boone, North Carolina.
I would have to assume so. Just north of Hickory, North Carolina, where I spent my great years in college at the Lenoir-Rhyne University.
Now, I know some kid named Forrest who went to North Carolina, a place called Appalachian State. Justin Forrest, you might have heard his name. I wonder if he's related to Team Forest AAU.
Got to imagine.
I got to imagine.
It's a family affair when it comes to high school hoops.
I'm telling you, Justin Forrest did great things at Green Forest. We'll have Green Forest on later on today. Matter of fact, the girls already played. Green Forest girls already played. But Justin Forrest, 3-time state champion, I think, at Green Forest.
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad. That's not a bad day at the office. And then Justin had a pretty, I think he may have had 30. I'm not sure for Appalachian State his first game. I'm not sure. Somebody let me know what Justin Forrest is doing up there at Appalachian State. If Team Forest AAU is related to Justin Forrest.
And if it's not, we're glad to have a new viewer.
We're glad to have you anyway. Here we go. Ball will go out of bounds. 36-34, just over 5 minutes remaining.
Nice pass underneath. Getting into the middle of that zone makes it a lot easier to score buckets.
Easy basket. Who is that, my man Malachi?
Yes, sir.
Malachi has 10 points. Oh, fancy dribbling, moving all around.
Woo! I thought he got himself in trouble about 3 times on there, and a smooth righty finish for Smith.
Count the layup. You know, that is interesting. That was Josh Smith on the layup. Josh was out of control, wild and amazing, but he managed to score.
Yep.
Does that remind you of another Josh Smith from Atlanta?
The other Josh Smith from Atlanta, I think, would have pulled up from beyond the three-point arc and bricked it.
Hey, say what you like, but Josh Smith from the Hawks was one of my favorite players. I have never seen anyone, the whole crowd would let out a gasp when he shot from behind the three-point line.
But when he went up to throw one down.
Oh, my goodness. Super excited, Josh Smith. One more free throw. Count it. Release, rotation, splash. Meadows will have it. Trapped in the corner, way to pass out, way to find your man, wait for it. No good. No foul either.
Couldn't tell if that ball got popped out of his hands or if he just lost it on the way up. Meadows playing safety right there.
Interception from Matt Meadows. Meadows!
Weren't we talking a little earlier about that shooter's roll?
That is that shooter's roll from Matt Meadows. That's Matt's third three-pointer, and now we got a turnover going the other way.
Hey, stay up with him. Mike, stay middle, Mike. Stay
Matt
middle.
getting that shooter's roll.
You guys can say something. Quickly.
Trap it in the corner, throws it over the top to Smith. Smith kicks it over to the side. Lost the handle. He's trapped on the baseline. Got away with a double dribble. Turnover anyway. The ball don't lie. Woo! One more turnover. What are we going to call? Charge. Let's go the other way.
Hectic couple seconds right there, but nice job stepping in and taking that charge.
And we did get a confirmation that was Justin Forrest's dad. Now, speaking of dads, his daddy was a pretty good player himself. Papa Forrest was a pretty good player over there at Georgia Tech, and Justin had 36 against James Madison University. Bow! Count that three right there. Makai Cameron, that is his third three-pointer.
Forrest going to be lighting up the Sun Belt for years to come.
Yes, sir. Over there at Happy Appy.
One more.
There's the freshman, hard off the backboard. Banks are closed. It's a holiday weekend. Pump fake, got away with a walk.
Travel, yep.
But we'll count 2 points.
On that last shot by Powell, you can see he went up for his jumper, kind of got in between. Do I take the shot or move it one more? You can tell his rhythm for his jump shot was just a little bit off on that last one.
Hyatt moves it over. Down the lane, Malachi Tubbs. Mikhail Tubbs, I'm sorry. Mikhail Tubbs, he'll go to the line and shoot 2 now. For those of you familiar with the SUV TV network, Mikhail Tubbs played football for Holy Innocents.
Yeah, big-time receiver, has 10 offers, including Army, Navy, a couple action schools. Just really, really impressive athlete. I know Vanderbilt was kind of getting on him late in the season. So Come that February signing day, we'll see where Mikael Tubbs ends up. But for now, he's at the free throw line helping the Bears on the court.
He had one of the most awesome catches I've ever called. He went up between two safeties, caught it with one hand, and pulled it in. I could have swore it was a younger version of myself out there playing football.
That catch made its rounds on the internet a little bit.
I'm telling you. You know what even made the catch more special? It was me on the call. Here we go.
That's probably why it went viral.
That's why it went viral. Jumper from the free throw line, counted.
And that's the spot you want to get the ball against this zone defense. You're either going to be open when you turn around, or you're going to draw a defender and be able to move it to the area he just vacated.
3-ball, pow! Matt Meadows. If I was Joel Hilsman, I'd say, give me the hot sauce. But I'm not Joe.
Meadows, one of only just 2 seniors who are really getting significant playing time, and he's taking full advantage of it, being a leader for this team with some big-time looks.
Siobhan Reddish lays it down. Ooh, a block behind his back, he blocked the shot. You don't see that too often. Going down. Throw it down. You saw that one coming, and he threw it down. Malachi Rose.
And that started with the block on the defensive end. And the more impressive thing about that block was he kept the ball in bounds, got it to their team, and started transition.
The steal, lays it up, no good. Should have used his left hand.
Numbers!
You hear Coach, they got the numbers. Move it to the corner, going baseline behind his back.
Oh, he got bumped there.
Got a bump. Timeout. We're going to go to a commercial break. You're watching 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
All right, here we are. 1 minute, 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. 51-44, Chargers on top. It'll be Holy Innocents ball.
And Eagles Landon's been extending this lead in the third quarter, much like that first quarter, getting out in transition, getting easy looks, and forcing tough jump shots for Holy Innocents.
Got it down low to Tubbs. They'll move it around. 3-ball from the wing. Splash, count it. McPherson.
His second 3-ball, and we've heard Coach Collins over here telling Chad, catch that ball, shoot. Shoot it when you catch it. So he's clearly the guy they want shooting that 3-ball.
Not a bad position to be in. Hey, everybody. Coach, long 3-ball. No good. Rebound brought down by Smith. Now Smith will push it up court. Smith loses the handle, gets it over to Meadow. No foul. Meadow is still on fire. From the corner, Meadow. Another 3. That's 5 on the night. 3 in the corner.
And the 3-ball keeping Holy Innocents in this game.
Call the cops. Meadow. You know, right now, if I was Meadow, I'd stop on the dime and shoot the 3. Why not? Why not? Just stop right there and shoot the 3. Coach ain't going to pull you out the game for that one.
Especially when you're 5'9", going to challenge 6'7" at the rim.
Yes, sir. He'll go to the free throw line, and he'll shoot 2. He's 3 out of 5 from the charity stripe tonight. Ooh, hits the front of the rim. Didn't get a deep enough knee bend on that one. Next one, boom, he bent the knees on that one. If you want to be a successful free throw shooter, you got to watch Game of Thrones. Bend the knee. Here we go. 3 ball out of the corner. No good. Rebound, not good, not followed. Rolls off his fingertips, and it'll be Holy Innocents' ball.
Trying to do a little too much with that rebound was Reddish. Under 30 seconds to go here. We'll see if Holy Innocents chooses to hold for one shot. Whoop. Nice easy layup there for Smith. Good job penetrating the zone. And a nice little pocket pounce.
Josh Smith knocked that down. And Meadows going to the basket, no foul. They are playing rough. Oh, no good. And hold on, that last 3 that we gave Meadows, they counted that as a 2. They didn't count that last one as a 3. So the score, 51-52, Holy Innocents on top of ELCA. We'll go to a commercial.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
Three ball, no good. Foul on the inside. No foul. Hey.
They're letting them play today.
You're playing inside the lane. This big boy basketball inside the lane.
And we've seen a lot of blocks so far tonight.
Ooh, came up short on that one. Rebound brought down my main man, Jermaine Mann. He'll send it over to Reddish. Reddish stops, pops, no good. Followed by the big man. He'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot some free throws. A little bit of handshaking going on up underneath. Everybody's shaking everybody's hand. They want to talk. You know, right now, ECLA, they're the visitors. This is Holy Innocents' home gym.
Right.
So right now, Holy Innocents is probably just telling ECLA where to eat at, where are the best restaurants, where you want to go out for lunch. They're just having that conversation about lunch and about dinner. That's all they're doing. They're talking about lunch.
You got me thinking about lunch now.
Moving it on over. 3 ball in the corner. No good.
Good ball movement there against the zone, though.
Scott high for the rebound, and he got fouled.
Again, against these zone defenses, anytime you get that ball in the lane, forces all 5 guys to turn and face the ball and opens up kick-out threes as well as guys cutting along the baseline for easy layups.
Yes, sir. And another thing about the zone defense, you see what happened at offensive rebound. If you have to be cognizant, if you're on defense, to find a man when you're in that zone to box out. You often have someone sneak up underneath and get an offensive rebound. He missed the free throw.
That looked like, yeah, good call there. Meadows in attack mode. He was determined to draw a foul one of these times going to the basket.
Somebody had to pay. I think I've messed up my count somewhere. When it came to my scorebook, I put the wrong. I gave 2 free throws in the wrong quarter. But it's a good thing I'm not the official scorer. It's my unofficial scorebook.
All stats on this broadcast unofficial.
Yeah. Everything that comes out of my mouth is unofficial. That's the shooter's roll. That's the shooter's roll that we look for.
Meadows gets a well-deserved rest. You expect he'll only be on the bench about a minute or two and close out this game for the last 5 minutes.
There you go. It'll be a quick time. Let him get a quick breath and come and finish the game strong. 53-52.
Don't let him get it back. You're not working hard enough. Straight up.
In the inside, power dribble, turn around, hard off the backboard. No good. Rebound, strong. Strong move. My main man, Jermaine Man.
And there's just that length we talked about, just a little bit taller, a little bit longer than Holy Innocents. And if you don't get a box out, it's going to give ELCA a lot of second chance opportunities.
Yes, sir.
The reason why I'm taking you up, not because of the foul, you're rebounding with your arms down here. You doing all this clapping, go get the ball.
Coaching moment going on the sideline. Get your arms up there. Don't keep your arms down if you want to grab a rebound. That's why he gets the big bucks. Free throw no good. Rebound. That was the shooter, my main man.
That ball just hung on the rim. One more bounce threw off the jump of the Golden Bears defense, grabbing that rebound and trickled right into the hands.
Somebody has to box out the shoot. Two-hand pin. Playing volleyball with the basketball. What a spike. Oh, nice finger roll.
Very tough take. Looked like he went through a little contact to lay that one up and in.
Makai Cameron looking like George Gervin with the finger roll.
Ooh, that's tough. Looked like Jones might have slid under there after Smith got up in the air.
Number 4, slide down some. We're right here beside the scorers table, so a lot of the players are coming and sitting in front of our table instead of sitting in front of the scorers table.
So I was just trying to make sure you get in the game.
Hey, I want to make sure you play.
Oh, nice look inside.
Count the basket.
Great ball fake to the wing, got the defense flowing that way, and then jammed a nice hard pass inside for an easy layup.
My main man, Jermaine Man, with 14 on the night. I like saying that, my main man.
He's doing plenty to get his name called.
Off the backboard high, Tubbs, rebound, Tubbs. Mikael Tubbs. If one thing we know about Mr. Tubbs, he has great hands.
Absolutely. Talk about playing receiver. He also played corner and safety, so he knows something about high pointing that ball. Saw it on that rebound.
Give 2 points to Malachi Rhodes on that one. A lot of fancy dribbling over there on the side. Garrison Powell, the youngster.
It's been a quiet, half-quiet game for Powell so far. Obviously, I'm sure he was on the top of ELCA scouting report coming into the game, averaging 18 per.
Only has 7 points on the night. And we got a timeout. We're going to go to a quick commercial break here at the Holiday Hoopsgiving.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people. I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever something put it on someone's neck.
My adults will be the best in 4 years.
Stat Row showcases youth sports highlights and gives a portion of its revenue back to teams. Visit statrow.com today to learn how your team can partner with Stat Row. The Atlanta Hawks, Georgia Tech, Norcross High School, Wheeler High School. These are just some of the basketball teams that call a CBA Sports Court their home floor. Contact SUV TV's official sports construction specialist, CBA Sports, to discuss your indoor or outdoor sport court needs. Go to cbasports.com. Garrison's good from the line on that first of the 1-and-1.
Yeah, that's big. We saw in the first half a couple times Holy Innocents left the front end of the 1-and-1 a little short. Want to make sure you get both these free throws when you get in the bonus.
Rattle around and find his way in. Never leave money on the table.
So Holy Innocents coming out of that last time out talking about attacking the zone and defensively getting a lot of deflections. They want to have 10 deflections this half, and you see it right there. They're extending out, trying to get their hands on these long passes.
They got the right man on top of the zone. If anybody can intercept the pass, it could be Mr. Tubbs. Find it on the inside. Timeout, timeout, timeout on the floor. Let's talk to you about the Atlanta Tip-Off Club. The Atlanta Tip-Off Club annually recognizes the top high school and college players, coaches, officials, administrators in Metro Atlanta and the state of Georgia. Join the ATOC. Nominate players and coaches or learn more at www.atltipoffclub.com. All right, fourth quarter. They threw me off. I looked up to try to get the score, and they're counting down the timeout. I'm like, 10 seconds? Wow, my goodness, time is flying. No. 4 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the ball game.
So we're getting to the point where, obviously, high school basketball, no shot clock. So when you get this lead by 5, 6, 7, you got to decide at what point, what time on the clock, do you want to start really slowing this game down, getting long possessions, but still not getting out of rhythm with your offense. So we'll see when ELCA chooses to do that.
That's the most important thing, not getting out of rhythm. And now it looks like they're going to try to extend it, pass it around that zone. Everybody's passing and cutting, passing and cutting.
Yep. Exactly what you want.
But here's the most important thing. If you're ELCA, when you pass and cut, look for the ball while you're cutting. 3 ball, no good. Rebound put up, good.
And that's to your point about playing that zone defense. As soon as the shot goes up, you got to turn and find a body to box out.
Jordan Smalls for 2.
No one picked Smalls on that one. Smalls has some length at the top of this 1-2-2 looking zone.
3 ball out of the corner, wide open, splash. Garrison Powell, the freshman, is heating up. 5 points in the quarter.
Great pass there. Looked like it was Meadows driving baseline, drew the defense, kept his head up to find Powell in the corner.
Foul, he'll go to the line. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. 64-60, about 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. We got a good one here. I'm Sly Williams, better known as Sly the Sports Guy, joined by Ned Case, the real Ned Case. Where's the fake Ned Case at?
Well, there's a couple of them out there, but we've set the record straight thanks to Twitter.
Thank you. That's what Twitter's here for.
Ooh, nice block there by Malachi. Look at that long 6'7" reach in the shot lane.
Now they'll go the other way. He'll lay it up, no good. Follow, block from the backside. No, they'll call foul. They'll call foul, and the Chargers will go to the free throw line, and the Chargers will shoot 2. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the ball game. Alex Hyatt coming into the game. Well, he's at the scorer's table. On the line is Jermaine Mann. He'll hit the front of the rim. Tubbs will come out of the game. Hyatt will come in for Tubbs. Got a timeout, 30-second timeout, 30-second timeout. Looking to get a new basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? CBA Sports can help as your sports construction specialist for both commercial and residential projects. Visit cbasports.com and contact us to discuss your next indoor or outdoor product. All right, just over 3 minutes to go in the ball game, Ned. Holy Innocents, they're down by 4. Now, you said earlier what the Chargers, what ELCA could do. Do they slow down the pace or do they keep attacking? Now, what does Holy Innocent do?
You know, I think if you're Holy Innocents, it's going to be ball movement. That's been their key to beating this zone. And it's not settling. You'd like threes and getting back in this game, but you don't need threes. You need easy buckets, and that starts with good ball movement on the offensive side. And along with that ball movement against the zone, you have to have player movement. Those are the 2 ways to beat the zone, player movement and ball movement.
Tough night from the free throw line for Jermaine. Man, ooh, no good.
And that's what you're talking about. You don't want to have to force a 3 there. There's still plenty of time. It's only a 4-point game. You want to work for the best shot. If it is a 3, take it. But a lot of times it's just going to be a layup or a mid-range.
And Coach went to his bench quick after that shot.
Josh, why are you leaving the block?
Quick hook on that one. Now the Chargers will move it all around.
And now the key for Holy Innocents is playing defense without fouling. They're going to try to extend this possession, wait for them to settle for a shot or try to make a pass.
And now, when do you come out of that zone? I think they're out of the zone now. Pick coming. Doesn't use the pick. Send it over to the outside corner. Spin, go baseline. Tripped up over himself. Yep. Now we got a foul on the floor.
And that was a long possession, especially, if you're Holy Innocents playing defense, but you didn't foul, and eventually ELCA turned it over because when you're trying to milk this clock, you get away from your offensive principles, and you might get open and you kind of hesitate. Do I want to take the shot or do I want to burn another 15 seconds off the clock? And so that almost becomes an advantage with no shot clock for the defense.
Exactly. Matt Meadows will come off the court. Get him a quick breather.
Got to have these free throws this late in the game.
Josh Smith on the line. No good. He'll leave it open.
Now he's got to sit down and play defense again. It may be another 30, 40-second possession, but sit down, use your feet to play, not your hands, and that's going to go to Holy Innocents.
Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. Sometimes it works out for you. Ball hit him in the worst place possible.
Right in the hands.
Right in the hands. Just over 2 minutes to go. 64-60. Chargers over the Golden Bears. Super crossover. Almost did a full split. Going baseline. Tubbs no good. Rebound brought down by Rhodes.
A lot of contact in the paint tonight.
Tubbs.
Got to be a man to go fight there. Timeout there by ELCA. Looked like all 4 players went from the field and just standing there with reddish. He's like, uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Somebody has to help me out. Full timeout. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll see you back at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving here on SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
All right, we're back live at Holy Innocents Episcopal School here at the Holiday Hoopsgiving Classic, one of my most favorite tournaments. And this thing has been rated one of the top Thanksgiving tournament in the nation. And two gyms.
Yeah. Boys, girls.
Boys, girls. I remember when we first started off carrying this thing. Now it is a must-have ticket. It is 1 o'clock on a Friday, and this gym is almost full. No good on the spin around. Rebound corralled and brought in. Todd Enos.
Enos threw that one away, was getting pressure, trying to get the ball to their scorer, Powell, and Like it just slipped off his left hand as he tried to get it up court.
Every possession is paramount.
We haven't seen a bucket here in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Scoring drought on both teams. Both of them missing free throws.
That got me.
5 seconds. Great defense from the Golden Bears.
Looked like that was Mikal Tubbs and Josh Smith just chasing around the guys ELCA wanted to get the ball to, denying them the ball. Again, don't have to have a three here if you're Holy Innocents. Just take the best shot available.
They'll work off the pick from Tubbs. Powell spins, Powell turns it over, and Powell fouls. Now he looked like a freshman on that play.
Yeah, just a little too much getting late in this game. And when you get in that lane, you really got to have a plan against a zone defense because they're going to collapse on you. If you don't have a plan, it's going to be trouble.
First time I can tell a young man was a freshman.
And he just fouled out on that foul.
And that's 5 fouls on the youngster.
That last one, just a little frustration, knowing he wanted to do more with that ball for his team late in the game.
He'll end the game with 12 points. 6 off of his scoring average.
Yeah, 12 for a freshman in the varsity game is usually pretty good for him. He'll be a little disappointed.
He'll be a little disappointed in that one. Trevon Reddish is off on the first free throw. He's good on the second one. Now Meadows will get it. 1:13 seconds to go. Into the corner. Back to Meadows. Feeling some pressure. Smith hands it back over to Meadows. Meadows pass fake. Back to Smith. Send it back to the corner. Oh, good hands by Mr. Slaughter Sports Guy over here. Somebody give me a raise for protecting the equipment.
You must have been listening to Coach Collins when he said go up for your rebounds with your hands up high.
There you go. Hey, and more impressive, I caught it with the pencil in my hand. The backboard. Josh Smith. The bank is open. Did he call it? He must have called it. Send it down low now. Reddish will have it. 28 seconds. Tubbs with the foul to stop the clock. They'll go to the line. Shooting 2 free throws.
Woo!
Josh Smith.
Nice use of the glass there by Smith.
I'm telling you. Put the pressure on them. Call timeout. Make them think about those free throws. 27 seconds to go to score 65-63. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. I wonder, did the camera get me on that caught pass I got, man? You know, I like to talk about my form. I had two hands on the ball.
You did. You high-pointed it.
High-pointed it, got it at the highest point. More impressively, I still had my pencil in my hand when I caught it.
And nothing moved on the table.
Nothing moved on the table. It's the little things that make you great, Ned.
The only thing I wanted to see was a putback 3, you know?
I wanted to shoot it back. I was going to shoot it. The next one is going up. The ref was standing right beside me, so I had to give it to her. She was right there.
You didn't want to get teed up over here.
I didn't want to get a tee. I didn't want to get a tee. I got the boss lady beside me. She might, if SUV has to pay that fine for the technical. Because she said, don't worry, we got it.
All right, let's get another ball over here.
I got permission to shoot
Show my range. Looked like Matt Meadows at the end of that first half.
I'm telling you, launching from deep. 27 seconds to go. 27.1.
And here Coach Collins there, we only need 2, right? No matter if he makes 1 or 2, only need 2. Still plenty of time left to extend this game.
Reddish, the first one, no good.
Seen a lot of missed free throws on both ends today.
Free throws win ball games. Free throws win ball games. The second one is true. 3-point ball game. 25 seconds to go.
As long as you attack here early, you can certainly take it 2. Once you get under 7-8 seconds, you got to start thinking 3.
Move it around.
It's a long 2.
The bank was closed. Tubbs will get it. 10 seconds. Oh, and they throw it away. They needed that possession. Chargers will call timeout.
Great hustle rebound there by Tubbs, and took a peek at the clock, and once you get down 10, 12 seconds, it starts moving fast. It moves like a lot faster than most seconds move.
Everything's moving fast, quick, and in a hurry when you get down that low on time. 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Chargers ball, I'm pretty sure.
And they'll get 2 shots.
No, it was out of bounds.
That's right.
Out of bounds.
Inbound.
Out of bounds.
Yep.
So right now, if you're Holy Innocents,
go for that steal.
Go for the steal. If you don't get the steal, automatic.
Right away. Yep.
Automatic.
And we've seen some struggles from the Chargers at the free throw line, so not a guarantee no matter who you foul.
In this quarter, they are 4 from 10 from the free throw line in this quarter.
Fourth quarter free throws always seem a little tougher. Ball seems a little heavier.
That ball gets heavy in the fourth quarter. You heard the coach. You need a deflection.
And they talked about that in the second half and timeouts. Active hands, getting deflection. Great opportunities.
Todd Ennis is playing. They're right in front of me. Hey, the camera has me. Hey, how you doing? That's me on the camera. Kamari Smith taking it out. He'll get it in. Now you got a foul. 4 seconds went off the clock. A little bit too much time went off the clock to make me feel comfortable.
Yeah, it is tough. You'd like to try. You get a trap in the corner, down 3, try to pop a steal. But that was a nice inbounds play there by ELCA. A lot of different movement, forcing Holy Innocents to chase them all over the court. So now it's Reddish, who went 1 of 2 last time.
See what he does. He'll knock down the first one. Now it's a 2-possession ball game.
Push the ball ahead, Matt. Go get it. Let's go. Push it.
He'll get it up to Matt Meadows. Matt launches. No good. Tubbs rebound, throws it back up. And that is your ball game. The score 68-63. Chargers on top of the Golden Bears. Here at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV. I'm Sylvester Williams. He's Ned Case. And we'll see you back here in about 20 minutes. Columbia takes on Newton here at Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV.